Hey guys, this is the daily news analysis of 2nd of February guys. Let's see the very first news. First news is about floating island to come up on Neknampur Lake, right? So guys, basically where is Neknampur Lake? Just see it. See the location of Neknampur is lake is here in Hyderabad, and Hyderabad is further situated in Telangana, right? So basically this floating lake will be introduced there by the voluntary organization whose name is Dhruvansh. Here it's written, right? And this floating island dimension will be around 2,500 square feet, which will be having capacity of having 3,500 wetland plants over it, and this will be made by like this guys by materials like bamboo, gunny bag, square, and etc., right? And it is said that this platform will be made which will be having a capacity to bear the weight of at least 4%. It doesn't mean that persons will go above it, but it will just have the capacity of bearing 4%, right? Now, and it will be celebrated, it will be there on the eve of World Wetlands Day, and today is World Wetlands Day basically. So let's read about what World Wetlands Day is, right? So it is marking the date of adoption of the Convention of Wetlands, and under the convention very pledges are taken, very procedures are taken that how to conserve these wetlands, right? So basically the convention has been adopted on the date February 2, 1971. That's why this World Wetland Day is celebrated today only. And guys, the aim is to raise awareness about the value of wetland for humanity and planet, and how it will be done. Basically all the stakeholders, whether it be government agencies, non-governmental organizations, or group of citizens who are directly or indirectly involved as a community for the protection of wetlands, right? So they will get an opportunity to create public awareness of about the value of the wetland as well as the benefits of the wetland, right? Now what are the benefits of the wetland, guys? So basically benefits include biologically diverse ecosystem, means it has a capacity to carry out a huge diverse ecosystem biologically, right? And it also provides habitat for many kind of species. It serves as a buffer on the coast against any storms or flooding like activities. And also guys, it is a natural it is a natural filter water. By breaking down it filters basically the water, right, by breaking down the transforming harmful pollutants which are being mixed with water, because the structure of this wetland is like that only, because it is usually saturated with water, right? So it acts as a natural filter. That's why I have just discussed that it also filters the water which are having containing harmful pollutants in it, right? Next news is about LiFi technology. Now guys, it is very much important because regarding LiFi technology, there also already came question on the year 2016, right? So what is it, guys? It is basically a pilot project, recently it was in news because the Ministry of Electronics and IT has successfully conducted a pilot project in which there was the test of this LiFi, that is light fidelity technology, right? So it is said that since there has been successful pilot project, so it might be soon launched on a commercial basis over India, because it is launched on a commercial basis, it will be very much beneficial, because it will lead to the connection of different terrains of the country that where the fiber connection couldn't reach up till now. So what basically LiFi technology will do is like the normal Wi-Fi connections, guys, it will also have a router, and through router this LED lamp will glow, right? And if this LED lamp will glow, the light that is coming out of LED lamp will be catched by a photo detector, which will be connected to your system or laptop or mobile, right? And through that you can very easily access your internet. Now why it is very much efficient? Because guys, it is said that the speed of uploading and downloading in this kind of light fidelity technology is 100 times more faster than Wi-Fi. Also it has a capacity range of around 1 kilometer radius, right? So that's why it is said that it is very efficient technology. Also guys, it is written here that the technology can be used to connect hospitals also, and because in hospitals there often occurs the interference of internet signals with certain equipments. That's why internet is usually off there. So if this kind of technologies is used, so it will be very conducive, as well as guys, it will provide underwater connectivity which was not up till now provided, right? So this will also be done by this, right? And guys, data is basically fed into LED light bulbs, right? And then it is being it is sends data which is embedded in the beam, as you can see, as I've already discussed, and which is further detected by photo detector, which is further connected to your system, through which you can use the internet facility. And regarding other usages of it, I mean benefits of it, guys, basically the light fidelity technology consumes less power. It is more secure than Wi-Fi. Basically the data transferred as it is transferred at a much higher level, and it also has a capacity to connect at with more devices at one time, with respect to Wi-Fi technology. Also, guys, it offers great promises to overcome the existing limitations of Wi-Fi, whatever there are limitations, right? And also it is a green technology because it doesn't cause any pollution. Next news is about government e-marketplace. Now first read about what is this e-marketplace, then we will discuss that what is this news all about, right? So basically e-marketplace is a portal through which the governmental agencies directly purchase products from MSMEs or small manufacturers, right? Because all these stakeholders will be connected to this portal, which is called government e-marketplace. Now government has basically, why this was the news, because government has recently launched an advanced version of government e-marketplace portal, right? And it is said that the new version of this government e-marketplace portal would offer standardized and enriched catalog management, powerful search engine, demand aggregation, as well as user rating and analysis, right? The like what you see in normal websites like Amazon and Flipkart, right? So that kind of service will also be having by this government e-marketplace. And it is said that it will bring together many sellers and service providers for product and services across the country under one roof, and this will also give a huge benefit for growth of MSMEs, manufacturers and service providers, guys. And since they will be directly connected to through this e-portal, as I've already discussed with you. And guys, this process will be completely paperless, cashless, as well as system will be driven in e-marketplace that enables procurement of common use goods and services with minimal human interference. So since there will be minimal human interference, then there is probability of minimum corruption, no corruption in it, right? Next news is about TEQIP program, that is Technical Education Quality Improvement Program. Actually, this is the program under which the postgraduates and doctorates degree were doing. So they will be from the premier institutes, they will be sent to the engineering colleges which are situated in a very backward region, because the problem of backward region engineering colleges is that those regions don't have quality teachers with them, right? So if these postgraduate students and doctorate students will be sent to them, sent over there, then it will be indeed beneficial, because they will be very easily do their stuffs. Their stuff in the sense the quality of teacher what that region was usually not having, but after coming of this postgraduate and doctorate student, it is said that the quality of those engineering students will develop gradually, right? So this was about this TEQIP program, and if you at all want to read more about it, guys, because main gist we have already discussed, right? So I don't think that anything more to learn about, right? Next news is about democracy index, guys. So what is this democracy index first? So guys, basically the Economist Intelligence Unit has released this 2017 democracy index in democracy index report. Now it is released by Economic Intelligence Unit. You just have to remember it because it might pop up in your prelims paper also. Now this time the performance of the global performance of the whole or total overall world was very poor, because it has ranked 165 countries, all right, and it is said that 89 countries have shown fall in their rank, right? Now out of 165 countries, 89 countries have shown fall in their ranks, right? And Asia is a continent from where there is major downfall. Now this democracy index ranks 165 countries, as I've already discussed you, on the basis of 5 categories, and those categories are electoral process and pluralism, civil liberties, third is functioning of government, fourth is political participation, and fifth is political culture, right? So these are the 5 categories on which the democracy index is basically determined, and the top 3 and the bottom 3 countries are, in top 3 countries there come Norway, Iceland, Sweden, and bottom 3 there comes Syria, North Korea and Chad, right? And this time, guys, 89 countries have seen that their rank has respectively fallen as compared to 2016, and India is also one among them, and whose rank in fact has fallen the most, post, because earlier in 2016 we were 32nd rank, but in 2017 we fall to 42nd rank, guys, and it has basically ranked top 19 countries as full democratic countries. It has ranked hybrid countries also, and under those hybrid countries there comes Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal and Bhutan type of countries. And they have also named countries as authoritarian regime, and those countries are China, Myanmar, Russia and Vietnam. And it has been said that India has a flawed democracy, and that is attributed to the dip in India's ranking, because we have already dipped, as we have discussed with that, we have dipped by 10 ranks basically. And the reasons are also given that there has been lack of freedom of speech and free media in India in the past years, that has been observed. Also, guys, rise in conservative religious ideologies has been seen. There has been seen that there is strengthening of the right-wing Hindu forces, and rise of vigilantism and violence against minority sections are also increasing in India. That's why India has been ranked backward, right? So it is indeed the indication for government to take measures over those issues, right? Next news is about Govardhan scheme, guys, basically. And what is the full form of Govardhan scheme is Galvanizing Organic Bio-Agro Resources Dhan. Now, why was it in the news? Because they basically, the aim of this scheme is to make the life of villagers easy, right? So one aim is to do away with the, to make the regions open defecation free, first of all, as well as to increase the quality of life of villagers. How? See, whatever be the, waste, that is whether it be cattle dung, whether it be solid waste, or whether it be any kind of organic waste or vegetable waste that is being created in, villages, or rural area. So those waste will be taken and they will be converted into biogas and bio-CNGs. Biogas and bio-CNGs will be further utilized by them, the villagers, in the form of, cooking fuel, as well as the compost which is being obtained, that will be utilized by them for the, production of any sort of, not only production, I would say, but, in their fields, because compost leads to increase in fertility of the field, right? So that's why this is the scheme. Next, the scheme is about Ayushman. Actually, these are the scheme which has been recently discussed in our budget session. So it is a health insurance coverage scheme under which each family per year will be allotted a sum of rupees 5 lakh. And also, guys, there existed other scheme also by the name of Rashtriya Swasthya Bima Yojana, under which pure families were getting an annual coverage of 30,000 per year, but the limit has been increased. Also, guys, it is being said that the Ayushman Bharat scheme will be the world's biggest healthcare scheme. Also, there will be addition of rupees, they will spend on rupees 1,200 crore, which is being allocated for the improvement of 1.5 lakh health and wealth care centers around the countries, right? So it is indeed a very good health insurance, kind of project, health related project, right? Next news about Afghanistan says it has a proof of attackers that trained in Pakistan. See, recently we have already learned that in Afghanistan there occurred a terrorist attack, right? So that's why Afghanistan government has said that we have total proof against Pakistan, that in Pakistan those attackers were trained, right? And also, guys, they have alleged Pakistan that in Pakistan the Taliban leaders are free to move, and they carry out their extremist activities they get the training of the extremist activities over there in Pakistan, right? So Pakistan must must take this offense very seriously and take actions against them. And also, guys, the reason behind the increase in so much of extremist activities in Pakistan, in spite of the reason that Afghanistan government know that from Pakistan these they are trained and sent. So the reason is the porous border, right? There is a totally porous border between Pakistan and Afghanistan. And also, guys, recently we have already seen a news in which United States has totally accused Pakistan that they are harboring the militants, and also they have suspended the military aid last month only. So these kind of incidents, whatever has happened, this is very much beneficial for India. Not in the context ethically, not in the ethical context, because in the ethical context we don't want that in any part of the world there occurs any sort of extremist activities, right? But still, from the geopolitical perspective, since we have been accusing Pakistan at an international platform at every places, but it is being seen at recent times that all other big countries and small countries also are accusing Pakistan. In big countries we have seen recently United States of America accusing them, and in small countries we have recently, I mean, this is the news that in Afghanistan they have directly accused them, right? So it is indeed mounting pressure over Pakistan to take any sort of action against the extremist activities that is being going on in Pakistan. So let's see what happens next. So guys, this was all about the today's news, and yeah, you can subscribe to this channel if you want to download the PDF material whatever I uploaded over there, right? So this was all about this, guys, and yeah, we'll meet in tomorrow's class. Till then, bye bye, take care.